if I had to be the only sane man in Trinidad and Tobago and the Caribbean to refuse to believe that the creative potential of God is limited to just human beings on this planet alone, then I wouldn't be the first person and I wouldn't be the last, because all ancient cultures talk about the existence of extraterrestrials. Talk about the origination of the human race coming from extraterrestrial origins. And that might sound crazy to somebody who is new to esoteric knowledge, somebody who is new to ancient texts. But reading about all this information for the past 26 years, talking to different people, I cannot go back to thinking the same way that I used to think. The ancient Ethiopians, the ancient Aksum Empire, before the time of King Selassie and the Ethiopian monarchs, spoke about the human race being the genetic product of an extraterrestrial race of divine beings. That's the best way to describe them. These are divine beings known as the Elohim. And the Elohim is the creator of the human being. The Elohim is the creator of this planet. The Elohim is the creator of the gene codes for the multifaceted expressions of all the plants on this planet and other planets in the solar system. So all the ancient cultures talk about extraterrestrials. All of the ancient cultures had different names for them. In Hindu philosophy, they would talk about the devas. The devas in the story of the Ramayana. They would talk about the devas in the epic of the Mahabharata, of course, the Vedas, the Puranas. And they would talk about these beings coming and visiting Earth in an ancient time. If you look at the bas reliefs in India and Africa and Thailand and all these other places, and you go to the natives there and you listen to the story that the natives tell about their ancient history, even in the Caribbean, the Taino people, the Arawaks and Caribs, the Aztec, Toltec, Zapotec, Yucatec, Mixtec, all the ancient cultures of the Caribbean and the Mesoamerican region talk about the existence of extraterrestrials in fine detail, including the extraterrestrial origins of human beings. So, after knowing all this, knowing about the ancient cultures, I refuse to think that we could really limit the creative potential of God to just human beings alone. Human beings and animals and the mineral kingdom and the plant kingdom. For me, it's impossible to think that God is just limited to us alone, to the creation of this world. I can't go back to that old way of thinking anymore.